Hello, welcome, YouTube people. I am Jess, I am the Lightheart Alchemist, and today I'd like to talk about therapy. I know a lot of people cannot get into therapy because America and health insurance is silly. So if you're not able to see a therapist, I greatly apologize. This video is probably not for you yet. So yeah, with that said, therapy. I don't know how many therapists I've seen across my lifetime. It's always been like convenience sampling, like, you know, whoever my insurance pays for, that's who I'm seeing. More recently, I've gotten really fortunate with some therapists that I've seen, really vibing with them, and I don't know, I feel like I've gotten somewhere, like therapy has done something for me. So I think it's really important to find a therapist that you vibe with. Again, we don't always have that option, but if you do, I recommend finding one you vibe with, one that you enjoy talking to, one that doesn't make you feel awkward. Like, your therapist is not going to be your friend. They're going to act that way, but you're paying them to. It doesn't say, that's not to mean like they don't like you or like they wouldn't, you know, but that's a conflict of interest. Don't go into therapy worrying about what your therapist thinks of you, because it'll ruin the whole thing. Your therapist is not allowed to be your friend, okay? It's a conflict of interest. Your therapist is gonna tell you, you know, they're gonna ask you the right questions and try to lead you to get the right answers. Don't be ashamed. When you go in, you have to be honest with your therapist. You have to tell them the shit you don't want to say you did, you know, where you were being shitty. You have to be honest with your therapist. If you're going into therapy and you are not being honest with your therapist, I don't like you. What the fuck is your point? Why are you going to therapy if you're not even gonna do the work? Like, that therapist could be seeing somebody else who is serious about their healing, who is serious about doing the work, being honest, and willing to own up to shit that they aren't proud of. So please be honest with your freaking therapist. You know, don't worry about if they like you. It's nice, you know, if you get along, that's important, but they're not your friend. Don't worry about their opinion, and that's something I still struggle with. So yeah, on that note, if you like to smoke weed, I recommend going to therapy sober. Personally, when I smoke, I get a little self-conscious. I get, I don't know, I get uncomfy, pretty much. I get anxious. And when I was going to therapy high, that was affecting my interaction with my therapist. I was not, you know, I was goofy. I was like, oh, I don't want her to think I'm stupid. You know what I mean? So it's like, that might not happen to you when you smoke, but I just go to therapy sober. Like, you'll get more out of it. Your therapist will be able to do more with you, because I don't know, it might just be me. I don't do well when I'm high. I forget things. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be focused on, or like what I want to talk about, what happened this week, you know? So I highly recommend not being high if you are a smoker and you want to go therapy, because that'll negatively affect your outcomes. Blah, blah, blah. Find one you vibe with, sober. It's okay to be wrong. This isn't super tied to the therapy topic, but embrace being wrong. I think I said this in a bunch of other videos, but you need to be excited about being wrong about stuff. Like, that is your opportunity to learn. If you think you're right about something and you're wrong, like, you're you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. Like, I don't know, can you imagine like somebody working maintenance on like a really important machine and like, I don't know. You don't want somebody who doesn't know what they're doing to be working on a thing. um, I don't know. That seems obvious. I don't know. Um, yeah, get excited about being wrong because that's where you get to learn. If your therapist, I don't think your therapist is gonna say you are wrong. They're gonna, suggest things like, oh, do you think that is that what you wanted to happen? Is that, how do you think that made so and so feel? Um, yeah, it's good to be wrong. I mean, it's not good, but it's, I don't know, like, don't be ashamed to be wrong because that's your opportunity to learn. All right, I'm gonna move on from that. I feel like I'm killing that. Honesty, I mean, I feel like that's mostly it. Therapy is about you. If you go in every week and you're complaining about your relationship, oh, my partner did all of this week. If that's the reality, maybe take a break from your partner or something. If there is something that you want to be working on in therapy, like your childhood trauma or your triggers or stuff like that, but you don't get an opportunity to talk about that stuff because every week when you go in, you're not doing good because something happened in a friendship or a relationship. Like, if you go into therapy and the main topic every week is a particular area of your life, consider taking a break from that because that will be a wall. You will you will go to therapy for years and just talk about the same shit, and it's just like you're supposed to be working on yourself, not other people, if that makes sense. You don't go to therapy to change other people, you go to change yourself. So something there. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like that's it. Accept being wrong, be honest with your therapist just like you would with your doctor. You wouldn't lie to your doctor about, oh, like, I took all these drugs. I don't want to tell you about those because I'll get in trouble. You'll think I'm stupid. But like, that doctor ain't gonna be able to help you if you don't tell him exactly what's up. So yeah, honesty, sobriety, vibes. What are you focused on? Yeah. You guys have a good day. Be good and be good at it. And I will see you for the next one. Peace.